are here in Leeds
at the first direct arena
for Europe's Strongest Man 2025.
5 grueling events to find out who takes the title of Europe's Strongest Man.
It gets a huge crowd because we've been doing it over here in Leeds for about 15 years.
This is a very special place for strongman.
It's one of the most established competitions, been going on for years and years and years.
You've got to say, really, it's the home of it, isn't it?
Leeds was sort of the home and where this all started. It started in Headingley.
When I first booked the Headingley Arena, it was a massive financial risk for me.
I wouldn't say nervous. If it had been a failure, it'd have been bankrupt.
We didn't sell that many tickets until the day. So even on the day we were sat there thinking, wow, maybe we've just, made a big mistake.
It was quite a day that day there.
To align to make something like this, even 15 years on, it still relies on a lot of people, a lot of unsung heroes.
Been doing the Giants thing from day one.
Mick, I think he's missed one show, and that was because some close family relative got married and he couldn't get out of it.
As long as I can move and keep carrying things, I'm going to continue doing this a little bit longer, so still enjoy it.
This is more than just a sports contest. This is really, I think, sports entertainment. I'd like to imagine at its best.
Getting a package now, which is great. It's in the best arena in Leeds. We put on a show. It's not just strongman, it's an actual, almost like a theatrical show. Lots of fireworks, big explosive pyrotechnics.
So for it to grow to this is a dream come true, but there's a massive, backbone behind this. Not just me, there's a huge team doing this, and you fans buying tickets as well. We'll continue to put in the effort if you continue to support us. So thank you from all of us.
This is so tight at the top now. Going into the last event, the Castle Stones.
No one was going to come into this last event 10 points in the lead.
It could go many different ways.
It's one thing being a great stone lifter, it's another thing being a great stone lifter at the end of 5 events. And the shield walk and the press medley and the drag, it's very leg dominant. And if your legs go, the stones don't go on the wall,
I was surprised they normally put in the light set, but strongman is evolving, I suppose. There's no more light sets.
When you look at the guys that are here, the lighter stones would have been too light.
We're heading into the Castle Stones and everyone knows it's all about Foytu and Richardson.
I think there's a very good chance Luke Richardson could do what he did in 2020.
Yeah, the stone is the event that's been on my mind the most for this competition because I really want to redeem myself.
The future has got to beat the young athlete from Czechia.
Paddy Haynes could do something special here. He's very good at stone lifting. Kielishkovsky, he's one of the greatest stone lifters ever, for sure. Can he live with the young bucks? We'll find out.
And away we go! And both men are rapid into that first stone. And on track here, Richardson. And you can see Kielishkovsky trying to pull away from the dark horse. Hainler is really going for it here. As Hainler blasts the fall. We'll see who is stronger. The dark horse! Richardson is Europe's strongest man for 2025. He needed to win. He's been down the hard road, but he has reached the end, and Richardson retains that title, regains the title of Europe's strongest man. Wow!
All them people who said I should have won his title in 2020, everyone's calling this the best lineup since Fall lasted it. Now what? I'm the champ again. 5 years, I've never lost this comp. Every time I've done it, I've won it, and I'll keep doing that as well.
A very emotional end.
I was on a mission tonight, honestly. Usually, before an event, you're a little bit nervous. I did not have a single nerve in my body. I was here to do a job, I've done it.
Second biggest title in the world for a European person. And he did it in front of 9,000 people, 10 minutes from his hometown, with a stacked lineup.
I was actually sat up there in the crowd as an 18-year-old kid watching Loz win this title in 2016, watching Eddie pull the 500. It's been a dream of mine to compete in this arena. I'm only from Harrogate. I drive past this arena all the time, and now I'm the king of it.
Richardson is the king once again. 2 times Europe's strongest man. He's still only 28.
So many times that lad has had his dreams and aspirations ripped from him. Never a backward step.
And I have one bad comp and everyone's telling me I should retire again. Well, if I retired, I wouldn't be Europe's strongest man now, would I?
He is Europe's strongest man 2025.
He'll get a lot more joy out of winning this one with everybody here, with that lineup, than he did out of winning the first one.
Champion tonight, Luke Richardson, is a truly worthy champion.
Even the worst person at a show has dedicated the whole life to it, still lives and breathes it, still wakes up thinking about it. So everyone deserves to win, but when you've been in a position where you probably should have given up.
But he kept grinding his way back, clawing his way back each time that something else would go. Are you proud of it?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I don't usually say a lot about these athletes, and I try to stay impartial, but Luke Richardson walked in my gym in Boroughbridge when he was 16 years old, and he was obviously something special. And when I say he's trained, I've seen all these guys. I've been involved in this sport since I was 16, and he has had a hard road to get here. Injury after operation after injury, and he kept coming back. A lot of people would have given up, and he never did. He always came back, and I'm on about serious injuries and serious operations. So this means a lot, and I'm not saying it means any more to him than anybody else, but he's proved that he'd walk that road, you know, and I'm very proud of him.
Laura was crying, like Connor Cullen was like one of my best friends. He was like crying. Pa was like getting a picture of me after Darren said some really nice stuff about me, and it's like, these are people that I really value the opinions of, which to me is more important than any strongman title.
Coming second to Luke Ritt, a real good friend of mine. You know, England won too. It's just, I couldn't have lost to a better person, and we took some big heads today.
And Paddy Haynes, crikey, the silver medalist.
I am buzzing.
Paddy Haynes was brilliant. I think one of the main things he's got is just he's got staying power.
The press medley set some significant hurdles for him, and yet he collected his thoughts, he collected his deeds, and from then on, he was fire through bushes.
And if he was a good presser, I think, you know, he really would be challenging first place. But I think his movement and his just agility and fitness is probably the best there. If all fairness, he's not the strongest athlete there, but he's probably the biggest athlete, if that makes sense.
And sharing a platform with Mateus and Luke as well. These are two like world's strongest man finalists.
To take the runner-up spot in this field, the first ever Europe's strongest man, just underlines the exciting potential that Paddy Haynes truly is.
Really dangerous, and Kiliszkowski came third.
Kiliszkowski, I think he was really pleased with coming third.
For him to make it through tonight was a blessing for the lad. And when we spoke to him after the event just a few moments ago, there was a big smile on his face.
The old warhorse, not so old really, he's just been around. He started so young. 21, he was one of the best in the world, 22, now he's 31. And he's back as well.
You know, he was there, he was in the lead at one point. I think we're going to see him keep improving and maybe have another run, another couple of good years, you know.
And I was very proud of him tonight. I thought he did great.
The top three men qualified automatically for World's Strongest Man, but Luke Richardson had already qualified, and so had Kiliszkowski.
My goal was to just solidify a place at World's Strongest Man. That's my childhood dream. Like, I've dreamt of that every day since I was like 10.
So the likes of Andre Foytu will gain a place there as well.
It's a shame because he came fourth last year and he's come fourth this year as well. But the improvement that he's made from last year, everyone can see it. It was like significant because it was kind of us four, and it came down to who did the best stone run really.
Huge future for Foytu.
If he can keep this going for even another 6 months, like, it's going to be hard to keep him off the podium because he was up there on absolutely everything. It wasn't something he dropped down on, and the lad's 23 years old.
Someone's got to rise, someone's got to fall. You know, poor old Gav Bilton, sadly, you know, couldn't finish off tonight, but he's he's a warrior. He'll be back. But I think the right man won.
Gonna have a pizza, go to bed, see my new puppy, my dog. Spend some time with Laura, spend some time with my family, and then get back in the gym next week, get ready for Worlds.
I saw you in breakfast this morning.
By now I'm just conquering Campbell.
The weight of expectation.
I could do sound if I wanted as well.
Everybody keeps coming up telling me I could do well tonight. And it seems like
I'm like a steady cam.
into it a little bit.
I can do jib.
Well, mate.
And it's Yorkshire, isn't it? You know, let's be fair. Yeah, we've got York. We've got the OSM in York.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's South Yorkshire, isn't it?
Or does that not count?
And well, it's sort of not quite the same as North Yorkshire. It's like where you come from, you know. You
I'm
don't.
Lancashire.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. I don't like to say it. It's where you come from. You know what I mean? And South Yorkshire is very similar. It's nice though.
So if there was a train track and it split off into two, and there was a Lancashireman and a Sheffieldman, which way are you sending the train?
Well, it'd have to go. And this Lancashireman's tied to track, obviously. Yeah, it'd have to go that way.
She's crying. It's good. I'm debt free now, so it's class. I'm not a massive liability anymore.
I haven't failed a giant stone lift, so I can't not fail a giant stone lift now, can I? Especially the one after Albert Hall. Got to complete it every time now.
I hope we're not making you eat your words. I hope we're not doing that.